I'm a good director, eh?
Hi there, YouTube. I'm Craig. This is Antonio, and we're here again with our good friend Bill. Say hi to everybody, Bill.
Hi, everybody, Bill.
And we
That's
are
my
the
thing now.
I love it. I love it. And we are the Social Vultures. All right, Antonio, want to hit it off for us tonight?
Well, funny thing, he said hit. You see,
Oh,
you see what I did there?
yeah,
See what I did there?
I think that was more me, but
Segue. Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, but I made it better.
All right.
Anyways, Bill Howard's back again tonight. Welcome back again, Bill.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you. We're going to talk about Hit. That was the first movie you ever made, right?
My first short film, yeah.
Now, inspiration for that movie.
Just that I love action movies. I love hitman movies. I've always loved assassin stuff, and I just wanted to see... The main thing was I was getting into editing at the time. This was a long time ago. And I wanted something to edit. So I wrote up this little short film that's just about a hitman trying to take down a mob family. And I wanted to see what I could do with no money.
Now, I know when you write something, how many drafts did you go through before you're finally happy with your...
With that, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was a couple.
Now, when you're casting, I know there's no budget for this film.
Nope.
How did you settle on your characters? Just who was available, or just who you
It was, yeah,
pretty much?
It was available.
So did you go, oh, this is the labor allocation that I have, the people who could be in the movie first, and then you wrote accordingly, or?
Yeah. It was pretty much like a fishing rod, and whoever the hook hit, that's who got to play the character. Yeah.
Now, how long did it take you to film this movie? Working around other people's schedules, obviously.
Yeah, geez, I don't know, it was so long ago, but it was months and months. It might even have been over a year, I don't know. But it was literally just a spare time thing.
Now, if I remember correctly, it was pretty spread out. So it's been a while since I watched movie. You had some shots in Toronto, downtown on Queen Street, right? One of the cafes down there.
Queen Street, we filmed in Union Station, and yeah.
And your brother-in-law's garage, I think, one of the scenes?
Yep.
And what was the cemetery that you guys used for the scene in the cemetery?
That was in Oshawa. It was Union again. There's a Union theme. It was Union Cemetery in Oshawa.
Now, after...
And yet we were all non-union.
So it's pretty much... Dare I say where you used to work before? I don't know if we can say on the air, or is it...
HMV?
HMV, okay.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much an HMV thing, because most of the people, you had a good chunk of your HMV staff that was...
yeah, some of them,
Cliff,
yeah.
Jay.
Cliff and Jay, there was a few people.
And Lee was in there, but he wasn't working.
Jay Hampton.
Jay Hampton, yeah. Now after, so you do Hit, do it up, you think to yourself, what do I do next? How long until you say, okay, let's take the leap and start working on the project?
It was with making short films. I haven't done anything in a while, but really the motivation behind doing any of them was I wanted to edit.
Now there was a vampire one. I can't remember the name of the
There was one called, oh my god, I can't remember.
Succubus? No. I can't remember.
I don't know what kind of movie you're talking about.
No, I know it was...
But can you make a succubus movie?
Yeah,
because I want to see one now.
It might have been called Thirst or something. I don't know why I can't remember it. I'm blanking out. But yeah, we were going to do a vampire movie, and actually the footage got lost.
But I see some of the footage of Lee.
Yeah, we have a little bit of footage.
He had those freaky contact lenses, eyes and all.
We had a little bit of footage, but yeah, we had filmed actually quite a bit of it, and you're going to have to edit because I think I'm going to sneeze.
He's allergic to Craig, folks. He never sneezed before he came on the show. Bless you. Bless you. The infection started.
The magic of editing.
Oh no, we're leaving that in.
So, we had filmed quite a bit, and some of it was really cool stuff, but it was all lost in a computer crash.
Oh no.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Well, what can you tell us about Hit? I mean, just give people a primer about it.
The basic idea is that this guy, the Mr. Violante, is the head of a mob family, and he starts getting calls that his men are being taken out one by one. So it's basically about this mystery hitman getting closer and closer to him as he works his way up the mob ladder, killing them all.
Okay.
And then there's, a bit of a twist at the end, and so on and so forth.
Nice.
But that's the basic story.
A little M-like cameo there with Mr. Howard in the movie.
Yeah, I'm in there as one of the henchmen. Yeah.
Okay, you do Hit, start working on a vampire movie, crash, footage gone.
Right.
How long after that do you start working on Living Will?
It was probably a couple of years after that, and Living Will was a real passion project for me because it was a story I really liked, and it was basically the story about a guy who, because of his insensitivity with his wife, she is murdered, and he feels very guilty about it, and then he tries to find her murderer with the help of her ghost.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his name was Will, Living Will.
I like it.
Play
See
on
what he
words.
does. See what he did there, eh?
You know what? That's my thing, Bill.
But yeah, it was originally intended to be. I liked the experimenting of trying to see what I could do with no money. I love
Yeah,
that idea
yeah.
of trying to be resourceful about everything.
We had a pretty decent cast because we went to the farmhouse, the one over the weekend,
Yeah.
wasn't it? The film, where'd you
We had a lot of people involved. A lot of people volunteered their time. A good friend of mine, Sean Sansom, who does makeup for the big time in the movies, works on the Strain Suicide Squad. He did our makeup. So we had big talent in there, but it was all people just volunteering their time because they loved doing it. It was fun. But it was originally going to be a full-length movie, and it just ended up being too overwhelming. And we filmed the first 10 minutes of the movie, and then kind of everybody went their separate ways, and we just kind of drifted away from it.
But you have managed to put it together as a 10-minute...
The 10 minutes I made into a short film, changed the title to Last Time Late. I'm very proud of it. It turned out, for being done with nothing, on nothing, it turned out pretty good. Especially in the editing department. But
So as
these
a
are all
creator,
available on YouTube.
sorry, but as a creator, I mean, do you think that you prefer doing maybe a series of short films rather than one or two bigger ones? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think I'd ever try and tackle a full-length movie while I have a job.
Yeah.
It's just too much. And I miss making the movies, but I think my main problem is I'd film stuff and I would never be happy visually with the result because I don't have, $50,000 of equipment.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the technology is changing. Antonio and I were talking about new cameras being available now that you can buy something for under $1,000 and get real cinema
Oh,
quality.
you gotta see the stuff you're telling me about.
Yeah. So who knows? I might get back into it.
Yeah, it's it's really great to see the technology sort of advance so that the common guy who it's not so much his occupation, but it's almost like anybody now. If they have a computer, if they have access to good lighting, good sound, good cameras, they can produce something.
I think nowadays you want to do something like that. Me and Bill have harped on this before. It's just a matter of people. Getting people who are committed, because I can say, I'm there. And it's like, oh, I'm too hungover for the night before. Well,
don't drink the night
don't
before.
drink
What all of it comes down to, and I mean the core of why I love movies is storytelling. And I love that all this technology opens it up so that anybody can tell a story that they want to tell.
Yeah. No, I agree. For me, it's I've been involved in the gaming industry. I've done a writing for different games, tabletop mostly, and I've always been a fan of people that have ideas. And you know what? It's almost like, look, I don't care if I make money out of this. I don't care how much this is going to cost me. I have a vision, and I want it to be out there. I want other people to see what I've created. And again, especially with film, it's a very easy avenue. I find that people can do that nowadays. I mean, a lot more so now than previously.
well, I'm finding myself nowadays more. When me and Bill sit down, we have watch movies at his place. I'm enjoying more the indie movies more than the mainstream movies nowadays. I think 80% maybe that what we're watching now is indie films.
Yeah.
We're in his house, and it's like, and
And foreign.
and the stories these guys are telling, because again, the budget's not there, but damn, these guys tell a story. Remember, we watched was the Late Phases, my new favorite werewolf movie.
It's a great movie.
And it's, think of it, werewolves in a retirement village.
Oh, nice.
And just the concept, the great characters, and just so woven together, so great. Yeah. And something like that, if that was done by Hollywood, I don't think I would enjoy it as much as how these guys did. Because sometimes people say, oh, I watch an indie movie, it probably would have looked better as Spielberg. But why would you say that? Do you need all the glitz and the glamour? Sometimes it's what you don't see.
They have their place and
exactly. I like sometimes what I don't see than what I do see in a movie. And I think I've just gotten the best story twist and story plots out of an indie film, a better experience out of an indie film than anything mainstream today.
Well, it's like two separate beasts, though. The Hollywood blockbuster, people are always going to enjoy them. I'm always going to want to go to see the big Hollywood film.
Sure.
But
you're right.
I've never understood why people will criticize Michael Bay movies, Brett Ratner movies. These guys make popcorn movies, and I mean, they don't only do that. Brett Ratner has produced some serious films.
That's right.
Michael Bay has produced some serious
Transformers.
films. But they love making big, exciting visual movies, and there's nothing wrong with those.
And I don't think people should be ashamed of creating those films,
Absolutely
and I don't
not.
think that they should be ashamed of watching those films.
And throw Jerry Bruckheimer in there. He's another great
Yeah,
producer,
yeah.
And Michael Bay touched on him. They dump on Transformers, but each movie's made over $1 billion. So he must be doing something wrong, I guess. If
Nobody says they go, but everybody's gone.
Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah,
gone.
that's true.
But saying that, folks, we're gone for now. Till next time, Craig, Bill, Antonio.
Social Vultures.